to be ready is that we have this Word, and we have fed our spirit, and it is strong, and it is ready. Because we are flesh. So like when I was attacked and thought I was about to die, my flesh rose up and was afraid. That was my first thought, my mind, where I needed to take it captive. And then immediately, out of my flesh, I yelled, "Help me, Jesus, because I thought I was dying. But then I realized, no, my spirit man was strong enough that it rose up inside of me and said, no, He's already done it. Take authority over this. And I did. But you've got to know it. It's got to be in you. So I encourage you. You know, people say, well, what am I supposed to do, Sandra? You know, am I supposed to go to work and just like all day long and try to work? And, is this how I'm supposed to do it? Well, that'd be great if you could, but, you know, I don't know. Unless you work for me. Well, of course, I don't know, Brandon. We don't let you do that either, do we? Brandon's number one job is pray in the Spirit all day long. So, how do you do it? Well, the wonderful thing called technology. We have iPods. How many people have iPods? How many people have CD players in your car? 8. There are ways to get it in. So I encourage you, when you rise up in the morning, you spend that time, if that's the time that you're in your Word, you get it in you. You turn it on. You put it in your ears. I tell my children, I tell my boys especially, you better get that iPod. What's on your iPod? This is what I like to ask young people. And not just young people, because I have an iPod. Well, I'm young. So, you know, what's on your iPod? What are you listening to? Are you listening to the Word of God? Are you listening to praise and worship? Are you listening to the teaching that's getting that Word inside of you? Are you listening to something that's, you know, rotting your brain? Every day, when you rise up, you better be putting it in. When you're on your way to school or work, you better be putting it in. When you have time for your lunch break, you better be putting it in. When you're on your way home, you better be putting it in. When you get home, you better be putting it in. When you get ready to go to bed, you better be putting it in. And you say, how am I supposed to do that? Well, think about how much TV and how much music, radio, CDs that you listen to during the day. A lot. I'm not saying you can't ever watch TV or ever listen to anything else. What I'm saying is, weigh it out. Weigh it out. What are you getting more of? There's no reason why we don't have it in us, because it's not in our ears. I tell my boys, it better be in your ears, because if it's in your ears, it's going to get in your spirit. And you're going to be ready. And that's what I knew when I was being attacked, that I could get my boys out of bed at 2:30 in the morning and say, pray. Because I knew that they would pray.